I guess. God, I'm nervous. Okay. God, maybe I'm nervous. Okay, so hi everyone. Just uh mic check first and see if like you can hear me or something. So from Gary, hi everyone. I'm not gonna. Good morning and God, I'm really nervous. From Robert, how nervous were you earlier this morning? I don't know, maybe from score of 1 to 10, I'm at 8.5, I guess. I'm not. This is the first time me being alone, so thank you, Tom. From Gary, you sound good and look beautiful. Oh, thank you. 5 by 5? What is that? 5 times 5? Okay, you can hear me, can see and hear you. Okay, so I think you guys, I don't know if you guys watched my last video that I released this morning. It's all about the Filipino gestures, and we are going to talk about your experience or what kind of experience you guys experience about the Filipino gestures, and also let's hear it from all of you. Like it can be funny or it can be horrible, something like that. So wait. From Jose. Morning, Mia from California. Hi, good morning. Oh, 5 by 5 is radio lingo for loud and clear. Okay, didn't know that. Butch, Butch. Hi, Mia. I love your channel. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. From Dennis. Good morning to you, my friends, Filipina girl. Morning, Mia. Love your videos. So, anyways, I think God, I lost it. So I think some of you who came here in the Philippines already, I guess some of you experienced the Filipino gestures, and um, it might be surprising, or you guys s- find it funny or something when you see the Filipino ways of communicating. So I just wanna see if what kind of experience you guys have, or from Kev, hey from London, just watch your face gestures vid. I love the walking between two people who are talking one, but I still don't understand it. Oh, the the excuse me way of saying. So anyways, that one is all about like if there's a if if the road is narrow, like if you want to pass and the road is narrow and there's two people talking to each other, you could go in between, but you don't want to say excuse me or may I pass, because that would interrupt their conversation. So what are you gonna to do is just put your hand straight, like downward straight, and then just bend your head down like that while passing, and that means excuse me, and it's kind of like a polite way of saying excuse me. And in that way also they wouldn't like they'll see you but they wouldn't mind because like you're just saying excuse me in a Filipino way. So that's how it is. From Dennis, good morning to you, my friends de Puerto Rico. Oh, hi. Hi from Oklahoma City. I love your videos. Thank you, Tim. From Corpsman. Thank you, Corpsman, for your contribution. First time in Philippines, 1968. Really? Oh. What does it mean when a Filipina says, will you accept my past? Will you accept my past? That means maybe she did something wrong in the past, or maybe she is a bad girl. Or maybe she's been doing a lot of bad stuff in her past, and if you find out about it, then maybe she's effed. You know what I mean? Mama. Okay. Hi, Tuatha. Good morning, Mia. Is Paul close by waving his riding crop or totally unfettered? Actually, he's in the bed. But later on, he's gonna go out and do something. Rusty Key West. Hello from Michigan. From Jeff. People in Nicaragua share some Filipino gestures. They also point with their lips and hiss at each other to get attention. I wonder if this is because of the shared Spanish cultural influence. Yeah, that's exactly right because the Spanish they've shared a lot of cultural things to us Filipinos. Like we got this mañana habit, we got this crab mentality, and yeah, we got it all from the Spanish, I guess. Oh God, I lost it. Okay. Wait. God. Hi, Mark. A gent opting out. I dated a Filipino lady who always wanted to slap my face all the time. She said it was because I had a cute face. Oh, really? No, actually, I did that if, we Filipinos, we love to look at cute faces and like we just pinch the face if it's so cute and we slap it, but not really hard slap like a bitchy kind of slap, but a loving slap, like oh God, you're so cute kind of slap. So don't be surprised. Hi to you from North Carolina, and hi to Paul. Hi, Drew. Hello and good morning. How are you from Greensboro, North Carolina? Good morning, Neil from Toronto, Canada. What gestures will a Filipina do to let a man know she wants him to approach her and start a conversation? The staring uh gestures, like we're just gonna stare at you and we're gonna act like cute and maybe flip her hair backwards like that, and like just smile at you when you look at us. That is our gestures if you want you to approach us, or if you want you guys to talk to us. So we have these cute gestures with our hand, like put it in our face and act like something. So yeah. Hi, JG. From Dennis. In Japan, if a girl bends her index finger and moves it slightly up and down, means that your action was cute or she thinks you are cute. Oh, I didn't know that. That's nice. I mean, here, if your index finger is moving, and that means you're in a serious situation, so you got to stop what you're doing right now. Wait. Oh, Paul's Asian Adventure is here. Thank you. You're the best. You're doing great. Thank you, babe. From Randy. Hi, pretty lady from the USA. Thank you. I know people from Kenya who do the pointing with the lips, and if you actually point your finger, they freaked out. Really? I didn't know that. Well, here, like if you also point with your finger and you like point it to them the direction, they're kind of like impolite way of pointing it because like we used to point it with our lips and it's kind of rude also to point with your finger while here in the Philippines. So you have to really understand the different type of Filipino gestures. From David Tucker. Hello there all. Mia, I was intrigued to see that you love Aurora. I used to be a space weather forecaster, and that's part of my job. I know a great little spot inside the Arctic Circle that was the world's best view. Really? Oh, I really love Aurora Borealis. It's because just I love watching the skies. I love watching the moon and the stars and all that. I'm fascinated by it, and I love the Aurora Borealis because like you get to see this like wavy kind of light, and I'm excited to see that. Hey guys, smash the like button. Thank you, Kevin. What gestures do Filipino girls make when they are interested and want you to approach them? Oh, I already talked about it, but we just do this eye contact. We stare at you for a moment, but not an intense stare. Okay, it's not. It's just a cute way of staring at you, like we want you, like we want to get your attention, and we smile at you, and we flip our hair back, and maybe put it like that. That is a way of um that is our way to like that's our gestures if we want a man to approach us and them to talk to us. From Tuada, just you and me, plus a reindeer roast and a bags of hand grenades to keep the polar bears away as we watch the aurora. Our secret. No, that's nice of you, Tuata, but I don't know. Paul might be watching. Agent opting out. Oh, and hi to you and Paul from Millbrook Indian Reserve in Canada. Hi from Florida. He's watching the little snooper. A little snooper. Oh, hi David. From Tom. Sounds like the Filipinas flirting gestures are the universal flirting gestures. Well, I guess. I think it's like in the West also. I think that is how the way they flirt. Just guessing. From Jack. Mamma Mia. I No, you can't say I love you if you don't know the person, right? Why why would you say I love you? But thank you for that. Regarding single Filipina mothers looking to date an expat, are the fathers of her child mostly out of her life or still around? Mostly the father is out of their life, her life, but other guys, other Filipino guys, like they sometimes they want to come back to her life and ask for forgiveness, but it is really up to the Filipino girls if they want to accept it. So if she already moved on and doesn't want the Filipino guy back, then can't do anything about it. But yeah, mostly the father is there. I mean, it's rare to see a Filipino father supporting a kid, but if that guy really loves the girl, then can it's gonna come back to her. So Mia, you are keeping Paul looking young, active, and hip to Cebuano way. Well, what can I say? I want an active guy, so just kidding. So, what Filipino gestures do you do not want to as do not want to see? What Filipino gestures do you do I do if I see do not want to see if I don't want to see you kind of thing? Is that what you mean? God, my brain. Wait, I need coffee. What Filipino gestures do you do not want to see?
Like bad Filipino gestures. Are there some bad ones?
Yeah, the middle finger. Hello, beautiful girl from Arkansas, USA. How do you meet such a beautiful woman, lol? Thanks for sharing your experience and views as I'm moving there soon. Well, Christopher, there's a lot of pretty girls, prettier than me, and also they're articulate, and but you just have to find the right girl for you because, like, who knows, she might be crazy or something. So be careful, be careful about that. But to tell you, there's a lot of girls when you first land here in the airport, you'll get looks. So yeah, I can satisfy all of your auroral curiosity, Mia. Thank you, Tuatha. But I do my research also. So is there a gesture from grab me another cold beer? What? Grab me another cold beer? I think there's no gesture, but we just like if you're you can just see it in the face if they want another one. So if you're gonna ask, just ask them like, oh, so you want another beer? And if she says yes, then yeah, you can grab her another one. From David, is it okay to use the forefinger and middle finger to point with in the Philippines? No, it isn't because people here they're kind of like small things. They find small things like if you just point using your middle finger, you're kind of like that's rude. So never point your fingers to anyone or to any to Filipinos because for us that is rude and um well, you just have to learn the Filipino way. Point it with your lips. From Jack Hertz. Mia, are you into SS? SS?
Read below there. Is it sports?
Sports and music. Oh, sports and music. When it comes to sports, I am a soccer player before, and yeah, all my life I played soccer. And music, I love the old music. Like you get this soft piano way, all this Chupin. That one artist that I like, Chupin or Chupan. I don't remember his name. So yeah, that's the only sports and music that I want. So why assume a Filipino reaching for a machete is not a positive sign? It is not, unless she's doing a house chore. So what if you're a mob? Mob?
Hmm?
What's a mob? Mob.
I don't know.
From Neil, pointing with my finger is an important way for me to communicate. It doesn't mean anything bad. Well, Filipinos really take offense to that. Well, at first, don't if you're gonna ask for direction, don't just ask her, and If she's gonna point it with her lips, then you have to point it with your finger and says, "Oh, that way." And if she said that's, but you don't have to point it like directly, like, where can I go there, like that. So you have to look at her facial expression first, like where is she pointing, and then that is the time where you're gonna point it with your finger. So he is watching. Yes, he's watching. What if you're a man who a subs? Oh, who? What? I don't get it. Sorry, I don't get it. Good morning, Mia. Hope you're well. Is it normal to convert religion to please your Filipinas family? Yes, it is normal, especially if you are pleasing your family. Um, I did convert from Catholic to something before to please someone, but that's not for us. It's too pathetic to do that. But in your case, no, it isn't, because you're pleasing the family, Filipinos family especially, and then of course the family will be grateful, and they'll be happy, and they'll be like they will accept you for that. So yeah, it is okay. If Paul becomes food pregnant with big belly and is lazy like some other expats, would your feelings toward him change? Be honest, he isn't listening. LOL. Actually, if he becomes lazy like some other expat, at first I'm gonna talk to him like, hey, you have a big belly, like look at other expat, be friend with them, look at them. I'm gonna tell him that you gotta work out, because I mean he loves to work out, and if he becomes lazy, then there's really something wrong with him. So yeah.
Get in a bad mood if I don't work out.
And well, are there women there who would like a man who accepts them with kids? Accepts them with kids?
Makes them pregnant quickly.
Yeah, there is, but like you have to take responsibility of it, because Filipinas here. That's why they want to get pregnant with foreigners. So, I mean, I'm not saying anything bad to us Filipinas, but like, you know, we just know that foreigners, the expats, they know how to take responsibility of what they did, or like if they get the girl pregnant, they know that they can support the kid, not like. So yeah, I think someone will some girls would love that. What's the difference between dating a Filipino guy and a Western guy? The difference between dating a Filipino guy and a Western guy is, first, a Filipino guy, he is more emotional, and he uses emotional more than logic.
A Western guy?
No, Filipino guy. A
Just the word.
Filipino guy uses more emotional thinking than logic thinking. So like they think based on their emotion and what they feel, and like they're sometimes I kind of freaked out about it. So and Western guy, I could see that they communicate also, like they communicate very well, while Filipino guy, they have this tempo also, like I wouldn't talk to you if you wouldn't talk to me also, that kind of thing. So like the relationship are just bang. So I think for me that's the difference between dating a Filipino guy and a Western guy. So from David, if the girl is interested in you in the Philippines, would she discreetly follow him? Well, that's kind of creepy. We don't follow you guys. Why would we follow you? Like, but if we see you somewhere else, like if you're sitting in a restaurant or something, we came, we sit there also, and just, you know, we order small stuff, and just to look at you, but we don't follow you home. So isn't it true that when motioning to someone to come over to you, you need to keep your fingers pointed down like a dog paw? Because if you motion with fingers up, it means you want to fight them. That's really right. That's really true. You got it right there. You don't need to motion them to come like that because like you want to fight. That's a way of saying you want to fight in a Filipino way. Like yeah, yeah. Like pointed down like a dog. So if you're gonna ask them to come over, you just have to go it like that, like, but don't go it like that because that's like in a boxing way of saying like, come on over to me, you want to fight. So from Drew, in the West, a Western feminist woman grabbed the man bun Sims and asked them if they have a girlfriend. When they say no, these whales will say, well, you do now. Seriously? God, that's kind of aggressive to me. Can I ask, why do Filipino point to things with either their chin or lift eyebrows and gesture with the face? Because I think it's like for us, it's better not to talk. Like we just sometimes, like if we don't want to talk, we just point it with our eyes, like right over there, or like point it with our chin and mostly with our lips. And yeah, we're not really a communicating type of person. Long ago, a Filipina told me that holding up my index finger and curving it back towards me to motion a girl to come here is rude, like calling a. Is that a dog? Still true or false? Index finger, like, you mean like that? Curving it back towards me to motion. Yeah, that's kind of like a bit rude to me if you're gonna ask, because
Just go like this.
you
Just
just
go like
have to use your 5 fingers and put it downwards and just do it like that instead of one finger, because like for us one finger is, I don't know, but for us it's kind of rude with just one finger. So God, I lost it again. It's a lot. From Tall Mia, do you pick things up from the floor with your feet? Yes, mostly. I do pick things up from the floor with my feet, and sometimes if I'm teasing Paul, I use my feet because sometimes I hide his phone all the time, and I use my other feet to put the phone. I mean, I put the phone on my feet and just put it somewhere else. So my feet is very useful. I did wonder if you had coffee at hand. Coffee at hand. From Dennis, if single Filipino mothers doesn't have the father in the picture anymore, does the father's parent, the child's grandparent, stay active in child's life? Yes, here all the time. I see it in a family, like even the father is not there anymore. In the picture, the the mother and the father of the father is still taking care of their grandkids, because for them it's a blessing, and like they see how cute the kid is. They will take care of the kid, and sometimes they will do sleepover for 2 nights or one night, whatever. So yeah, it's they're still active. So many Filipino girls have an American accent, but yours is very English. In fact, your accent is half British, half Norwegian English. It's refreshing. Oh, thank you. No, I started to like learn Norwegian, but like the way they talk in English is just so cute. And but for me, the British accent is much way sexier and cuter. So I really love it. From Mark, do girls hang out in airport to pick up guys? What? No, I don't think so. Why would we do that? No, no, we pick up guys. Maybe they go to a bar nearby. Like maybe if they know that that bar has a lot of foreigners, they would hang out there, I guess. Yeah. From Bay JJ. Just made it here. Am I late? No, you're not. You're not late. From David, I would gain a lot of looks at the airport in the Philippines. Well, if you have this sexy body and you wear those fitted t-shirt, then of course you're gonna get a lot of looks in the airport. Chopin is how you said. Chopin? Oh, Chopin. Oh, okay. Chopin. Sometimes I just don't know how to pronounce things, and I Google it, but right now I didn't. So thank you, Tuatha. Chopin. Yeah, thank you, Corpson. From David, not at all, Buster. We are on Filipino time here. Yes. From Drew, Mia, you are being hit with so many different things, but handling it well. Great job. Still want to know when you are going to do how Filipina shit test your boyfriend. I think I'm gonna have to do a lot of research with that. So, yeah, maybe I'm gonna do a video about that. We'll see. Will you get more people in your live stream than Paul as subs? I don't know. I really don't like you know
More subs than you now.
I mean, he has more subs than me now, and he's doing a
I
great
beat you. I
job.
beat you to 11K.
Yeah, he's gonna beat me with until 11K,
I already
but
beat you. I'm already at
really,
11K.
okay. Um, he already beat me at 11K, and he's really doing great with his channel, and like I don't feel jealous at all because like that's an achievement.
It's cooperation.
You serve with a fleet there, dog. I feel fun.
You don't answer that question. Just kidding.
What face do you pull when you don't like the taste of something? So like if I taste something and I don't like it, I'm like that. So it's funny. I don't wanna like I crunch my eyebrows together and like my face saying what the H. So that is how I say what the hell, like I don't like this taste. What taste is this? So from tomato, will the family convert to? Are you freaking serious, Tuatha? I wasn't really referring to get directions when pointing. My was about more when I'm having a casual, fun conversation. Oh, uh, no, I think you just have to, do your facial expression gestures mostly. Don't use your hands or something because, like, for us, if something maybe you mention something and you use with your finger and that something is bad, then that would turn us off. So but a food belly is the sign you're a good cook, Mia. Yes, I'm a good cook, but um it's really up to the person who's eating because like if you don't have enough discipline or the courage to stop eating and stop putting something in your mouth, then that's really up to you. Like I make food, and I if you don't have enough discipline in your body to stop eating that food, then that's really up to you. From two other, stay away from women with kids. You can't trust their motives, and relationships with single girls are complex enough. Yeah, girls are very complicated, so I think it's even more complicated with I guess with a Filipina single mom. So, will you dump Paul if he get fat and doesn't follow your advice to tone up? Oh God, why? No, I think like it's in that case. I think no matter how many times you advise a person to do something with their body and they still doesn't wanna follow you, if they still doesn't wanna like you know listen to you, then you have to actually you actually have to put like a consequences in, in everything. Like if they don't follow you, then you say like, oh, if you don't get back to what you are before, like you being healthy and all of that, then I think, we're done. Because like if I follow him because he asked me, not to be fat and all, if I followed his orders and all, and he is not
It's not
following.
orders, it's request.
Okay,
He did it because it's not an order. It's
it's
a
a request.
request. Good
Someone's
God.
getting mad at me. So if he doesn't follow my request and I followed all his requests, then that's one way. That's not being two way. So in a relationship, you gotta have it is a two-way street. So in your culture, regardless of a foreigner or Filipino, do they need to approach your family and have discussion of marriage? Um, if you are here, if you're a Filipino, and if you are ready to marry the girl that you love, then you just have to go to their house. And sometimes, most of the time, they bring flowers and chocolate, and they're gonna talk to the parents. And that time the guy will ask for the girl's hand. And then if the if parents will ask you, can you feed my child or something, and if you cannot, then you have to prove it to them that you can feed them. You can give a good life to their kids, especially the strict parents. So this Paul Ever Temple, um as far as I remember, yeah, he did temple. And like if he did temple, he's not gonna talk to me. And
What? I don't do temple. What are you talking about?
until I talk to him first. Like if I did something bad, he's not gonna talk to me, and his face would be all grumpy, and like the way his actions are just, don't come near me. But me, I have this charm.
The charming Filipino, that's what I can say.
Do most Filipino girls chew with their mouth open during meals? I notice a lot of Asian girls do this. Yes, that's pretty normal to us. And like, also, I think for me, I don't know why, but like I started to get irritated if they chew with their, with open, and like you could hear them chewing. It's kind of like, what the H you're doing, So Paul's Tampo Adventures. He looks like he might tampo. Rename the channel. What? The fingers pointed down is also a Spanish costume. Saw it done quite a lot down in Colombia. Yeah, it's from Spanish. Let's be honest, dating in the West is different, but do you think Philippines is becoming more westernized and dating is soon to follow suit? Well, in that case, here in the Philippines, I think like the more the Filipinas watch, because I think you guys remember about this, the 90 Days Fiance, and all Filipinas, they were watching that, and they were making fun of it. And also, like I guess, slowly, the dating scene here in the Philippines is becoming westernized. So I don't like that anyway. So I don't know. It's gonna be West soon. I tampo when I ran out of beer. Okay, then you have to stack up a lot of beer. From David, I want to fight you, Mia. You want to fight me? Come fight me. If you can. Just kidding. A partner tampo in the Philippines. Well, that would be Paul's next channel, or I think he's gonna rename his channel to that, a foreigner tampo in the Philippines.
You make fun of me? Huh?
From Alan, if you saw me when I was young, you would point to me with your lips 10 times faster. Are you serious?
Meaning he was guapo when he
So you said you're handsome and you're young. Well, sometimes I find these kids, Western kids, like babies. I find them very guapo and cute. But when they
Especially the
grow
mixed
up,
ones. The mixed ones.
yeah. But when they grow up, they kind of like they started their facial thing started to change and like
Because they get fat. They eat all the sugar over there.
fresh of playing partner netting. I really enjoy watching the relationship you and Paul have and see the love and see how you are so good together. I've been talking to a Filipina and Bacolod as they question about where they live, where to live. Oh, thank you, Drew. I've been to no, me and Paul and I been to Bacolod and Bacolod
Kind of boring.
is for me it's very boring. You don't you have to drive an hour or so to go to the beach and like there's no beach there
No nature.
and no nature and all they have is malls. I mean they have a very the road there is very beautiful, like it's like a
Yeah.
western road
Great infrastructure.
and their infrastructures are great and but the thing is they don't really have the thing that I like, which is the nature and the beach. So I don't know if you like to live in a city where no nature and beach. So thus enjoyed your answer about your experience there. What's your favorite British music? Oh, never think about that. Hmm. I did not think about that, Mark, because I'm more into Chopin, and he's my stress reliever, Chopin. So I didn't think about any British music, but when it comes to series or movies, um, I would say Sherlock. Yes. How to the red pill your boyfriend? Looking forward to it, Mia. Oh, I don't know. He already took a lot of pills, red pills. So I don't know if I can de red pill my boyfriend. I think I would fight the beast. Hello, Mia. How many are you in your family? And are you the oldest, youngest, or in the middle?
In the middle.
I'm in the middle. I have five sisters, including myself, and I have two brothers. But I also have step brother and step sisters, and but I don't know how many of them. So yeah, I'm in the middle. What do Filipino men think of Western men dating Filipino women? Here, BJJ, if a Filipino man saw a Western man dating a hot young Filipina, they would make fun of you, like they would call you, like they would shout at you, even if they were doing something. They would shout at you like, "Oh, she's too young. Oh, he's too old." Like and even though they see you dating a partner, they would still um catcall you or whistle you, which is kind of disrespecting to me because, like, why can't you just respect the person's choice? So, Paul changed his method after you rub his nose in it. He's upped his game and now you must show him a clean pair of heels. Okay. No disrespect, but are you for real? Or are you always this nice, friendly, and humorous? Yes, I am very nice. I am friendly, and I think like um I don't really have a lot of friends. I'm kind of choosy, and I choose people who's very nice, who doesn't talk about other people, and I always like in every time we go out, I always laugh, I always make fun. I don't want the situation to be like serious because that's kind of boring. So I'm kind of friendly, and if you're just gonna talk to me, of course I'm gonna talk back. And then if these days it is hard trust. So you have to I sometimes listen to my gut, like what is my gut telling me now, is he or she a good person or not. Then if I don't feel that you're a good person, then I won't talk to you. Like, yeah, yeah, sure, keep talking, but we won't be friend. So I really have a very few friends. So if Paul changed his name to Alpha Asian Adventures, he'd get more stuff. YouTube algorithm is weird like that. Seriously? Oh, I didn't know that. You should change it. Can you live off a YouTube channel in Philippines, and how much hits do you need to be hitting a week to survive? Mark, here if you're gonna do a YouTube channel, you gotta have at least maybe um how much do you have? Like
30K.
at least 30K to subscribers to leave off YouTube.
It's not just subscribers, but at the
But
same time,
also, like, you also have to look at your view time. and
it's almost impossible.
and also, if you're
Because
if you don't have any work aside from YouTube, then
if you don't have any income,
I better say,
no
go back and
work.
work. You have to do a lot of saving, and maybe if you have work, then you start in maybe investing or something, and that will help. Alpha Asian Adventures. Okay. The reason why I would probably get a lot of looks at the airport in Philippines is due to my height. Oh, okay. Paul said he would dump a girl if she got fat. It's fair. Turn around. Well, he usually, like, he will say he doesn't have any problem saying things like, "Oh, you got fat," or "You got a belly fat," or "You got," he doesn't have a problem like that. So if he saw me getting fat or something, then he would say it. So yeah. From Neil, I use my hands when communicating, and meanwhile, sounds like I really have to change the way I communicate in order to get along with Filipinas. Yes, if you are here in the Philippines, yeah, you have to learn the Filipino gestures in order to not get in trouble. So the first rule of Alpha Club: don't talk about being an alpha. Really? A real alpha doesn't need to advertise. Okay. Is telling white lies to LDR boyfriend to get what you want is an acceptable part of Filipino culture?
Yes.
Yeah, it is. From Stephen Horner. Wow, you would leave someone because they don't maintain their weight. Actually, first, I'm not gonna leave easily because if I really love that person, I won't leave that because they get fat. I would just talk to them first that you have to exercise to have a healthy life, and you have to lose weight. You have to be the best you can be. And like, if they don't respect that, if they don't want to accept that, then F it, I'm done. So any good relationship is a 50-50 between the two. Yeah, give and take and give. God, I lost it. If a guy is a vegetarian, do Filipinos view that as a negative and his chances are finding a much really slim? I don't think so. Cause like, I not a friend, but like, I know someone who's a vegetarian, and he has a girlfriend, a beautiful one, and they're still together. So I don't think that's being negative. As lame as the carrots they eat. This
She
is
wasn't a vegetarian when she met him, though. You
Yeah.
might want to mention that. She
So
didn't
that
say.
time also, like, that guy, I mean, the girl he's dating with is not a vegetarian at all. So she eat like, normal people eat egg, chicken, everything. And then when they started dating, I guess she started converting herself to being vegetarian. Yeah, they're still together. 50-50. All my relationships are 100 me, 0 her. Oh, that's poor. Hi, Kelly. Seems if you're going to be alone for a webcast, you need to send Paul to the mall for a liter of prop wash. Prop wash?
Huh?
Prop wash?
I don't know what it is.
Dating in the West, when you are an older man, you have to wait until the women are done doing everyone they can. Watch the Better Bachelor on YouTube, Funny and True. Better Bachelor. I I only watched the Bachelorette, and that one is so cringy. Like I watched that. It's just the dating where they have this a channel on TV or something where people or any single person and like with they match it, and that's kind of cringy to me. So and they always ended up like breaking up in the end. There's no forever. We are all handsome when we are young, then we get old and ugly as f. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. I think we started to get wrinkled like that. Are you competing with another Western plus Philippines couple on YouTube, or do you follow others that you would recommend? Am I competing? No, I don't think for me this is not a competition. Like like for me, I only compete with myself because like I know that I need to get better at something. So I don't think about other Western Filipina couple on YouTube, like, oh, they got a lot of subscribers and views, why I not getting it. I don't think like that. I clap at them. So oh, romantic piano music. So, how long will you give your boyfriend until he takes or makes you his priority? Example, formal commitment or a life plan, including yourself in it. Much talk of his wants and needs, but little in yours. This is a very hard question, Pop Austin. Um, I don't know. I only have, each of us, we only have so much to take. And we don't know when's that gonna be the end. And who knows? Maybe 10 years. I really don't know. So I need to think about that. I need to think about that. Download Pandora app, that way you can listen to all kinds of music. Is it paid paid up, or do you do you do you need to pay it, like?
Pandora?
Yeah,
They have a free one, but then you have to listen to advertising.
because like if it's a free app, then and you got all this advertising going on, then you can't really enjoy the music. But right now I'm using the YouTube music because I got the premium YouTube, and in that way I could listen to music without advertising interrupting me. So by the way, how much do people pay for a doctor visit there? In Pampanga it's always 3K. Is it similar there? Actually, the other day, Paul and I, we went to a dentist because of my tooth is bad again, and they do X-rays and all of that stuff. They check my tooth and what needs to be done and all, and it cost him two what
1,000 pesos.
2,000 pesos,
$40.
2,000 pesos or 40 US dollars, and if you're gonna do you know for
That place is expensive.
but there's some other places that the consultation is cheaper, and they will check, because last time I also went to when I went to Duma, their consultation is not expensive like this one. So it's really up to the place. If that place is expensive, then it is expensive. The Sherlock Holmes you like watching, do you mean the newest Sherlock series with Benedict Cumberbatch? If not, watch it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The new one. That's the one I always watch, and like I finished reading it, and like the characters, like I watched it before, and I read the book, and like the characters and the way they talk, I could always hear it in my brain. So like I really love it. Like you got all this. Oh, sorry. You got all this. What do you call this? Their voice is in their voice is in my head, and I couldn't get it out. So I think I love it so much. I've dated a lot of different Asian girls, but I always come back to Filipinas. It's their happy-go-lucky attitude and beautiful smiles. Yeah, yeah, I hear you. Filipinas, we really love to love, and we are very happy-go-lucky. It's like for us, we have to be, you know, we just have to enjoy the life because we don't know, maybe tomorrow it's gonna end of us. So we're like that. To get someone to come is backwards from emotion. They use their hand and swipe it from shoulder height towards the ground. Mm, okay. What about a Western man between 30 and 40 is not retired? Still a no-no, bring her to the West. Yeah, if you are in your 30s or 40s and you're not retired and you have a girlfriend, then you have to you also have to be careful if you're gonna bring her to the West, because like if she is you know girls, we change our minds easily without thinking, and sometimes I do that, but most of the time I think about stuff. But other girls, they just they do stuff just because of their emotions. Like they don't. From us, it's all about emotion. It's what we want. It's not what you want. So you have to be careful with that. Have you watched the old Sherlock Holmes with Basil Rathbone? No, only the new one. I think I have to watch the old. Does Paul know that if ever leaves your condo this morning? How doubtful. We are all going to give big thumbs up, shout kudos to us, and start the party. LOL. I don't know. Tell Paul if no marriage, then every year you receive a loving partner bonus of $3,000, average wage 3,210. After 5 years, increases by $1,000 every year. He's worth more alive. Okay. Okay. Yes, everyone. Thank you for doing that. God, I lost it. There you go. Always listen to your inner voice, or as you put it, your gut when dealing with people. Yes, you always have to listen to it, because like our mind is saying he or she is good, but like our subconscious mind is picking up the all these gestures that he or she is showing, and it is bad, and you have to listen to it. And because if you're not going to listen, in the end you'll get all the negative things. You'll experience bad things. So let me know if you need help with writing contract. Hi, Daryl. Thank you. Von Hinkelstein. Stein? Greetings from Cincinnati. Oh, American vloggers earn more than Filipino vloggers, correct? I read that it is the advertisement and Filipinos don't make as much. How would that work with Paul since he is there but from America? Well, David, I don't. Here in the Philippines, I've seen a lot of Filipino vloggers who has a lot of subscribers. They're like 10 million subscribers, 11 million, kind of like that, and they earn a lot of monies. And but like for yeah, Filipinos who has a small subscriber count, then I would say yeah, American vloggers earn more.
It's all about the advertising. Whether you're a Filipino guy or American guy, it doesn't make a difference. It's 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 who's watching. If you're a Filipino vlogger and Americans are watching you, you're making the same like an American vlogger. It's who's watching, who they can advertise to.
We all agree that Paul has great taste in girlfriends. What can you say? Just kidding. But I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe he has past thing that I don't know. Who knows really? Meaning, does Paul get YouTube pay based on he is from America, or does YouTube pay him as if he lives in the Philippines?
I answered it already.
You did?
Yeah.
Okay. What are two pet peeves Paul has that you can share? Pet peeves?
Pet peeves mean things I don't like. I think, right? Isn't that what it means? Oh my
Hmm.
god.
That means the thing that I don't like.
Yeah.
What are two pet peeves Paul has that you can share? Oh, two pet peeves that I don't like from Paul. I think you guys know about it already, but sometimes he became so like uh irritated, and his mood, if he's irritated or grumpy, I don't like it, because like it gets so serious that my heart starts beating so fast. I don't know, maybe something's gonna happen. So that's the thing that I don't like. Team K, the vlogger in the Philippines, he's like 40 pounds and his wife is like 90 pounds. You have to know she's almost snuff out in missionary. Okay. Okay.
You know what missionary is, right?
I know what missionary is.
You need more coffee.
No, I still have more. Thank you. I'm lucky enough that my metabolism is still pretty fast at 56 years old. Probably go through the rest of my life at 6 feet 5 and 175 pounds. Wow. Well, my metabolism is so fast, I couldn't keep up with it. Have you considered making a Filipino gestures and body language ebook? No, I was actually start thinking of starting a fiction book. Like I'm thinking of writing a fiction book, and but who knows, it's kind of like I started it before I met Paul. I started it, but I lost my account, and I've had a lot of books in there. It's I don't know what's my password, so I don't really remember it. And if I could retrieve it, then I guess I have to redo it and see. Move Paul onto a pure vegetarian diet. If he turns into a herbivore man, he will forget red pill. By the way, you say vegetarian, just like a native Englishman. Well, I don't think that's gonna change to Arthur. He's like, no matter how much, like vegetarian, no matter how many veggies I'm gonna put in his mouth and he becomes vegetarian or something, his being red pill thing is not gonna change. It's just gonna be there because that's what his views, that's what his beliefs. So I can't change that. I cannot tame the beast, they say. Better bachelor is a man who is down with Western women. Oh, I'm gonna search that. How do you know if a Filipina is serious in LDR? Can you give three examples that might be the feelings to those who are in LDR? I never really experienced. I experienced LDR before, but with Paul, and like if you haven't really met the girl, then you don't really know that person well. Cause like, what if she's just showing her other self? Like, what if she's just showing the personality that you want to see? So if you met that person already and been together for maybe 5 months living or six whatever or more, then that time you will know that that person is true to you. And then when you go LDR, then I guess you will know it. You feel it in your gut. You have to listen to it. I don't think Paul likes wrinkled girls any more than fat ones, Mia.
I got nothing against wrinkles.
He said he got nothing against wrinkled.
My own wrinkles, that is.
What is most important for a relationship? Finance, sexual attraction, or emotional connection? How do women rank this? Well,
That's a great question.
if you are asking me, BJJ, if you are asking me, BJJ, first, actually, stop it. Fifanas. Jävla helvete. If you're gonna ask me, BJJ, first, before I sorry, God. First is I wouldn't, when I first met Paul, I didn't think about the finance, because, like, there's a lot of girls pining over him, and who knows, maybe who's gonna get the chance to be with him. So, like, for me, it's the connection first, emotional connection, because, like, if you don't have that connection and you're just gonna be there together, then it's useless. Like, you can't do any bond together, you can't laugh at each other, you can't make jokes together. So emotional connection for me is very good, really good. I need that. And the next one is the finance. I would never lie about that, but the finance, if you don't, like, for example, because sometimes there's gonna be an emergency, and if I don't have anyone to be there to me, and if I cannot ask something, then I think, like, I think also, because for me, I don't just ask for money. I ask for money if it's really emergency, like, you know because Paul knows this. My mom's been hospitalized, and she's been in a hospital. I mean, she was, and he knows that. So, like, if that kind of emergency shows up in my family, and he knows about it, if there's an evidence, then I could prove to him that I'm really telling the truth. And the last one would be the attraction, sexual attraction. Um, if you're good in the bed, why not? Just kidding. So, from Mark, what is your favorite Disney princess? Disney princess. Um, I don't, I don't really, because it's too, like, girly. The Disney princess. It's too girly for me. Like, the guys, it's kind of like, it doesn't show up in a reality thing where a man is waiting for you, and, like, if you are Sleeping Beauty, and you just waiting for a man to kiss you, that's kind of like, oh no. And you see all these Disney princess, and women are the one who's, you know the main character, not the man. So I don't really have a favorite Disney princess. So let's say that one. Those bachelor shows are garbage. I'd rather watch a documentary about chimpanzees and learn more. Yeah, for me, like, I love watching nature movies other than the bachelor thing. Like, they, you know, I don't, I don't learn anything from that. Better bachelor shows why as Western men need to not date Western women. Watch him with Paul and Love. Hmm. Crazy and Tim K. It's a job for her. She should get hazard pay. Okay. What am I thinking about that, Tuatha? All she has to do is live to collect it, unless she has direct deposit. Though I have to say, Mia and Paul are the power couples from the Philippines, as are Paul and Baby May. Solid. Solid. Oh, solid. Solid. Spotify music is the best. It's learn what you like and suggest new songs. I guess YouTube music also does that. Like, I get all these suggestions about different songs. Like if I listen unto Chopin, and there's another music guy, might be Beethoven, but I don't remember his name. But they will show up, so I guess it's just the same. But I'm more into YouTube music, I guess. Apparently, Paul doesn't like your bangs, always pulled back. Uh-huh. Well, I made a choice. I don't, because when I was back in Duma, I was like, I was kind of like, oh, bangs would be cute for me. Like, I'm exploring new things. So that's that's the thing. I love to explore. Are younger, more career oriented Filipinas now more easily able to teach religion, dreams of marriage, having children, etc., to be a more independent person, live life the way they wish to do? I don't like right now, if you're talking about I don't think there's a lot of young women who's career oriented, because I don't see a lot of them here. But if you are talking about Filipinos who's working really hard and very successful in life, then I still I still think they want to have marriage and kids, and they wouldn't settle for less. So SoundClouds. Okay. What is a rusty trombones?
I don't know.
God, I lost it. There's a lot of them. Okay, there you go. One of the nurses at my dialysis center is really nice. Boy, she is she also cute and was a Filipina. Good for you, David. 120 watching on listen. What the hell is Oh, it's okay, Drew. It's okay. I don't but thank you for doing that. How am I? I am good. I am pretty good. How about you? Are you saying Filipino girls aren't any more committed in a relationship than what Western girls are? No, I'm not saying that. Filipino girls love to be committed in a serious type of relationship. And like if we know that you are not serious to us, then we could play the game also. So like Filipinas, we just know that you are true to us, and if you're not, then you know you should watch the old Sherlock Holmes with Basil Rathbone. You would enjoy it, I bet. Yeah, I'll put that on my list. Pumpkin Joe's. Good morning. As a first time traveler to the Philippines, where exactly should I visit? Um, for me, I would say you should, if you are a nature type of person, you should visit the Palawan. There's a lot of hidden gems there, beautiful caves, like they're untouched and they're beautiful. You couldn't explain it and maybe if you want to vlog about it, and what you see on video is very different from what you see on personal. So you should visit it first. Filipina P is knocking it out of the park with subscribers and following.
So it's Paul's Asian adventure.
So it's Paul's Asian adventure. Tell Paul to bring you some more coffee. I actually got more coffee here. I didn't drink at
I
all.
offered him.
And he offered already, so and I said no because I still have some. So good morning, Mia. You're doing a great job. Thank you, Hector. Is YouTube considered a job on a tourist visa? Because from what I know, you can't even do volunteer work on a tourist visa. Just wondering where the line is. If you are on a tourist visa and you're doing a YouTube, I think it's okay, but you don't need to sell things because I think you guys know about this. If you are on a tourist visa and you're selling something, that's illegal. But
I can answer that if you want me to. You want me to answer
yes, please. Don't speak.
it? Hey guys, when it comes to that, yeah, I've seen the relative articles about that, but it's really not considered work as long as you're not selling things in the Philippines, because you're not associated with the Filipino economy in that way. You think of it as you went on holiday somewhere and decided to write an ebook. No one would consider that working in the country. It's you're not, and if you're not doing 40, 50 hours, you're not really working. If you're just filming once in a while and uploading a video, I don't really consider that work. That YouTube pays me doesn't make it work. It's just a hobby. It's just like doing some woodwork somewhere and selling your woodwork. It's a hobby, you know. I by no way get anywhere close to, money wise, anywhere close to what I used to make as an engineer. So yeah, it's not work. If I wanted to work, I'd go back to work. So yeah,
So there you.
or anybody else for that matter. So I think the most important thing is that you're not selling merchandise within the Philippines. Okay, like links and stuff to Amazon or anything else, that's different because you're not selling directly. But if you're selling merchandise in the Philippines, yeah, I think that might put you in the danger zone. But if you're not, I think you're fine. I haven't heard of any YouTubers who have gotten in trouble for just having a YouTube channel, because mostly YouTubers, we promote the Philippines anyway, so it's good for the Philippines.
Yeah. So that's a very long answer. There you go. Dog speak.
I just spoke.
You just spoke. Okay, getting back to the topic. LOL. What about Filipinas' unpersonal space? In the West, we want space between each other when speaking or even sitting on elevators, etc. But in Philippines, not. Well, here in the Philippines, if you first land in Manila, you see how congested it is, and now you see how peoples are very close to each other. So also when talking, there's just a bit of a space, but not very long space in between, because that's like shouting at each other when talking. From Drew, Mia is just as entertaining as the P, so consider creating content as this is really cool. Thank you, Drew. The P is scripted. This is not, so a lot more fun. No, I actually, the reason why I do scripted videos most of the time, it's because like if I'm gonna do impromptu, I couldn't say all the things that I want to say, all the points, the good points that I. Yeah, I know, but I know I'm explaining things. So also the P is, that's why I think P is doing great job, because of her scripted videos, and all the ideas that needs to be pointed out is there. So if you find it boring, the scripted videos, then don't watch it. Anyways, that's a lot. Oh, for this. Oh, thank you, Kelly. But I don't think so. P is a professional. He has better he's better in English and all the vocabulary stuff I need to learn. So
10 more minutes, babe. Then it's been 90 minutes, so we can go to the dentist and
yeah.
all that other stuff we need to do.
So everyone, I'm just gonna be yeah, I'm gonna continue until 10 more minutes, because I need to go to the dentist and do a checkup, and God, sorry, and after that we're gonna do something. So yeah, thank you, Brian. Brian. Additionally, Paul and Mia are great together. So you get the Mia vlog, then you get the Paul vlog, Mia. No, sometimes I like to, when he says things that is not in a correct way, like Baguio. He always says Baguio. That is kind of cute and funny, but you know, just correcting. Meet you halfway. She's cute all the time, but cuter when she gets feisty. Ooh. Okay. You must meet in person for authentic relationship. Yes, you must. And because if you're just gonna be talking through online and you never met in person, then you will never see the other person's true personality unless you're with them. She doesn't need to compete. She's perfect the way she is. Love myself more. For me, the Filipina needs to put the sizzle in my pizzle. I found her. Thanks, later. Tuada? Sounds like Paul needs to meditate for his frustration issues. Hey, actually, he started meditating, so that's. Hi, Travis. Thank you. I consider it a habit too, Paul. The link is claiming monetization income equals work. I can send you the link and make your decision if it's legit or BS. Yes, we're almost done. The body is the temple for your soul, and male and female souls can be connected and live happily ever after without marriage. You and Paul have connected souls. Well, I guess it's really like Paul and I, we have this the same taste of movies, and like our connection, I don't know, it's just different. Try listening to the Dead Kennedys, Mia, and take on board some of that punk attitude. I like her face. Ooh, there's a lot. Okay. It's pretty, don't hide it. Hello, Mia, you're doing a great job. Best wishes to you and Paul from Orlando, Florida. Travis, what is it? I'm dating a girl from Palawan. Good vibes. Oh, good for you. Good for you. Anyway, all I have to go and get some stuff done around. Stay safe there. Okay, David. You said many girls were after Paul. What qualities did he have, both qualities and personality wise, you feel women valued? What qualities did he have? He got this humor that I really like, and like he is not so serious, and he doesn't like it, but sometimes it gets too much, because like when I'm so serious and he makes it with funny things, it kind of like frustrating to me. But that's the thing that I like about him, is his humor. Like he's not so strict, he's not so serious. When is the next walk and talk? Paul, take me to Bantai and make several walk and talk videos. Actually, we found this place where there's a lot of pine trees in it, and but it is an hour drive, so it's very tiring too. Do you think long-term relationship in the distant future will ever become obsolete as social media takes over and as the world becomes increasingly westernized?
What?
Obsolete?
Read it again?
Do you think long-term relationship in the distant future will ever become obsolete as social media
Obsolete.
obsolete and as the world becomes increasingly westernized?
Obsolete meaning it's a thing of the past. It's gone.
So no.
I don't know. You answer it. Why are you asking me?
Oh, yeah, I think so, because like as you see on social media, there's a lot of it's changing. As a generation change, things change. A lot of things will change, and that especially I think relationship too. And I think I, I would I would still think the old generation's the best. Hit that thumbs up. It helps Paul. Okay. Have you heard of Axie Infinity, Mia? No, no, never heard of that. Is that a larger than normal coffee cup, or are you that small? This is a Bose coffee cup, and it is larger than normal. This is grande size. So if you operate consulting in Philippines, then that could be an issue. That's what the governor is concerned about, not YouTube. Just YouTube is used by some to offer private consultations. You're doing great live. Thank you. I do love B, but you are doing great too. Appreciate that, Travis. I just love you both. Great live vlog, and hope one day when I get there, you and my lady can meet you both. Yeah, thank you. I would love that. Why do you Filipinas on YouTube, such as yourself, call guys or girls he, not making any difference? Come again?
I didn't understand that either. Just skip it, babe. Because we got five more minutes.
Your live was shockingly good. Keep doing them, possibly without Paul, because while he's continually trying to help, well, it seems I'm going to get in trouble. Mustn't controlling. Hello, Mia from Yorktown, Virginia. Sorry I'm joining so late. Am I keeping him in line? I guess. I'm so looking forward to retiring near country. I'm not moving to go wife shopping or girl hopping, but for more peaceful life with people like you. Smile. That's really great. I mean, you'll meet a lot of great people here in the Philippines. The locals, they're very friendly. If you are friendly too, and like you know, just have to enjoy life here in the Philippines. Nice chat. Y'all take care. Okay. You don't have a work visa. When am I getting my COVID shot? We're thinking we're gonna get it today, but I'm gonna go.
Tomorrow, because
I'm gonna
today,
go to the dentist today, so I don't think that's.
at the end, Max.
This is grande size caffeine now. Make sure he goes out for coffee next time.
That's fine with me. She's the one who told me to stay. You tell him that. You tell him that. You're the one who told me to stay.
You knock your life out of the park, okay? Mia is a she, not a he, is what I meant. I don't still get it. Your confidence is amazing and you're untappable. It's just okay, everyone. I'm gonna end this live chat now. And oh god, this is a really great live chat, whatever live stream. And I appreciate everyone for watching my videos. And I really appreciate you guys are here too. So I don't know when's gonna be my next live stream. Who knows? And hope you all gonna be there. And thank you and stay safe. Bye bye.